and welcome to Squid Gaming. Happy Christmas everyone! I hope you're drinking all the eggnog and eating so much food that you're clinically close to death. Cheers! So as we're nearing the end of the year, I thought it'd be a good time to look back on 2014's video games and what I consider to be my top 10 games of the year. 10. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now, Assassin's Creed Rogue is quite a recent release and it probably helped it to climb its way into my top 10, but I still thoroughly enjoyed my playtime with it. It might not be the Assassin's Creed you expected to see on the list, but I love the sailing in Rogue, I love the big, wild, crisp setting, and I didn't love all the bugs in Unity. You can check out my review on Rogue on the link to the left. 9. The Wolf Among Us. The Wolf Among Us is brought to us by the brilliant Telltale Games, who brought us The Walking Dead and more recently the Game of Thrones. It's a very similar style to both these games. It's decision based, it's episodical, it's got an amazing art style, and it's very gritty and dark. For me though, it topped The Walking Dead Season 2. I just preferred the characters and the story and found the whole murder mystery more gripping than what felt like a very slow Season 2 of The Walking Dead. It's based on the comic book's fables, and basically it takes fairy tales and they live in the real grim world of reality. It's not all sunshine and roses anymore. It's murder and prostitution and talking frogs. 8. Far Cry 4. If you're a fan of Far Cry 3, then you're pretty much guaranteed to love Far Cry 4. It takes everything that made that game great and just kicks it up a notch for 4. The scenery and the setting is stunning and lush, the characters are fantastic, and the voice acting is mesmerizing. This game really comes to life when you actually stray away from the main mission and just go around causing havoc. Want to ride an elephant and cause some destruction? You can do it with Far Cry 4. If you're into your big, beautiful open world with hours of gameplay, then this is the game for you. 7. Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's isn't my usual favourite kind of game, and it may seem quite high up on this list, but I'm really impressed by what they managed to achieve with this incredibly simple game. In terms of gameplay, this game is as simple as it comes. It's all about checking on the surveillance cameras around Freddy Fazbear's pizza joint to check for crazy robot animal things that are trying to kill you. It's extremely tense, the use of cameras is very clever, and oh my god, it will make you jump and scream, I promise. The premise is all about getting to the 5th night without being murdered by Freddy and his mates. I haven't made it to the 5th night, have you? You can see a video of me playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and screaming like a little wuss in the video in the left corner. 6. Dragon Age Inquisition. This is pretty much the RPG of the year, and if you are a Dragon Age fan, you will not be disappointed. To finish this game, you're looking at around 100 hours of content, so you are getting a lot of bang for your buck. BioWare yet again deliver a beautiful masterpiece with clever combat styles which allows you to choose what you prefer, captivating character stories, and a new thing for the Dragon Age world, beautiful open settings. That's right, feel free to explore to your heart's content in this masterpiece. You can catch me and my friend Holly talking about it in the video in the top left corner. 5. Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Super Smash Bros. Wii U, the game that a lot of us have been desperate for a very long time. We saw it being released on the 3DS earlier on in the year, but for me it's all about that big screen battle. Considering how hectic Super Smash Bros. Is as a game, it really benefits from the beautiful, crisp HD graphics of the Wii U. It's bright, stunning, colourful, and just so much fun to play with your friends. Yes, admittedly, when I play it, I don't really know what I'm doing, but all I do know is I have a great time, and that's what matters. If you're a Nintendo fan, this game's pretty much made for you. 4. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. Now, it's no secret that I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, so of course Ground Zeroes was going to sneak its way onto the list. Now, I know it's not a proper full game, but Ground Zeroes is really what you make of it. Yes, you can complete the game in a very short time, but you can also make it last a very long time. It depends how much you want to put into it. There's plenty of different missions and styles to keep you occupied. There's great little twists, such as being able to customize the music that you can play. And without giving anything away, if you're a big Metal Gear Solid fan, you want to get all those missions done because there's something you don't want to miss. It may not include my lovely David Hayter, but it still continues to be one of the strongest, most incredible game series around. And if you want to see my review video on it, you can see it in the top left corner. 3. Sports Friends. Sports Friends. It's a game which, no surprise here, you gotta play with your friends. Yes, it's pure multiplayer action, and oh my god, you and your friends will laugh to death when you play this. Well, I mean, hopefully not to death, but you'll laugh a lot. There's a series of different games, each more stressful and addictive than the last. I personally love Super Pole Riders. It's both frustrating and addictive, and let's not forget the jousting game, which is the best party game out there. That's right, you've got to try and smack the controller out the other person's hand whilst keeping yours steady. It's difficult, it's competitive, and things are going to get feisty. Of course, if you're like me and don't have any friends, then this game's not made for you. But it's really fun, trust me, it's really fun. 2. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 has been an incredible addition to a much loved series. Like before, it is wonderful to see this classic game in the beautiful HD quality of the Wii U. They've added a few nice touches as well, such as the horn which stops that blasted blue shell. Let's face it, that blue shell has ended friendships. They've got a great selection of tracks old and new. It's basically the same formula we've seen in other Mario Kart games, but better and brighter. It's a shame as the battle mode doesn't quite live up to previous titles, but the racing is still top quality. And with the new added DLCs including Link and a Zelda-themed race, it's a great time to get into Mario Kart. 1. South Park: The Stick of Truth. Now, this is the last game I ever thought I'd see as my #1 of the year. I won't lie, I'm not actually a massive South Park fan. I don't mind the series, but I'm more leaning towards a Simpsons kind of gal. But this game completely captured my imagination. Firstly, I love the way it looks. It basically is just a massive long South Park episode. I like the fact they haven't tried to make it look like a video game, but they've kept with their unique style. And it's so clever because they do RPG and they do it really well. They take weapons and customization and abilities, they make it hilarious and they make it addictive. The game is littered with side quests. The main story is so ridiculous and crude that I can't really go into it because I'll probably be banned, and it is just hilarious. I don't think I've ever laughed out loud so hard before whilst playing a video game. And like I said, I'm not usually a massive fan of South Park comedy, but this game is just so funny. Maybe something about being immersed in it as your own character just makes it even more chucklesome. That's right, I said chucklesome. Have you seen my video where I drink shots of wine every time they say something inappropriate? Catch it in the top left. Games that I really wanted on my list but didn't feel that they quite belonged there because they were remastered versions was Grand Theft Auto 5 Next Gen, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix, and the Phoenix Wright trilogies. Let me know what makes your top 10 list of 2014 in the comments box down below. And also let me know, what are you looking forward to next year? Uncharted? Tomb Raider? Metal Gear Solid? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you next time. Take care, play lots and have fun.